Welcome to aminacademy.com. In human anatomy and physiology, let us discuss about the cardiovascular system. In that, we'll discuss about blood vessels. Blood vessels vary in structure, size, and function, and there are several types: arteries, arterioles, capillaries, venules, and veins. Arteries and arterioles. What is that? The blood vessels transport blood away from the heart. They vary considerably in size, and their walls consist of three layers of tissue: tunica, tunica media, and tunica intima, or inner line of squamous epithelium called endothelium. The amount of muscular and elastic tissue varies in the arteries depending upon their size and function. In the large arteries, including the aorta, sometimes called elastic arteries, the tunica media contains more elastic tissue and less smooth muscles. This allows the vessel walls to stretch, absorbing the pressure wave generated by the heart as it beats. These proportions gradually changes as the arteries branch many times and become smaller until in the arterioles. Almost entirely the smooth muscles are the arteries. This enables their diameter to be precisely controlled, which regulates the pressure within them. Systemic blood pressure is mainly determined by the resistance these tiny arteries offers to blood flow, and for this reason they are called resistance vessels. Arteries have thicker walls than veins to withstand the high pressure of arterial blood. Capillaries and sinusoids. The smallest arterioles break up into a number of minute vessels called capillaries. Capillaries walls consist of a single layer of endothelial cells sitting on a very thin basement membrane through which water and other small molecules can pass. Blood cells and large muscles such as plasma proteins do not normally pass through the capillary walls. The capillaries form a vast network of tiny vessels that link the smallest arterioles to the smallest venules. Their diameter is approximately that of an erythrocyte, that is 7 micrometer. The capillary bed is the site of exchange of substance between the blood and the tissue fluid, which bathes body cells, and with the exemption of those on the skin surface and in the cornea of the eye. Every body cell lies close to a capillary. Entry to capillary beds is guarded by rings of smooth muscles, precapillary sphincters that direct blood flow through the body. Capillary refill time. When an area of skin is pressed firmly with a finger, it turns while blanches because the blood in the capillaries under the finger has been squeezed out. Veins and venules. What are veins and venules? Veins return blood at low pressure to the heart. The walls of the veins are thinner than arteries but have the same three layers of tissues. Some veins possess valves which prevent backflow of blood, ensuring that the flow towards the heart. The smallest veins are called venules. Veins are called capacitance vessels because they are distensible and therefore have the capacity to hold a large proportion of the body's blood. Now let us discuss further about blood vessels. Human body vessels are a network of tubes or channels that circulates blood throughout the body and are vital part of the circulatory system. Blood vessels transport blood, nutrients, and oxygen to tissue and carry away waste products and carbon dioxide. There are three main types of arteries, veins, and capillaries. What is arteries? Arteries carries oxygen-rich blood away from the heart to the body's organ and tissues. Veins return deoxygenated blood from the body back to the heart. Capillaries, tiny vessels that connect arteries and veins, facilitating the exchange of gases, nutrients, and waste between blood and tissues. Arteries and arterioles. Arteries and arterioles are both types of blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart, but they differ in size, structure, and functions. Arteries are larger, thicker walled vessels that transport blood from the heart to smaller arteries and eventually to arterioles. Arterioles, on the other hand, are smaller branches of arteries that connect to capillaries, which are the smallest blood vessels where the exchange of oxygen, nutrients, and waste occurs. Capillaries and sinusoids. Capillaries and sinusoids are both small blood vessels involved in the exchange of substances between the blood and surrounding tissues, but they have distinct structural and functional differences. Capillaries are the Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels, typically with a diameter near about 3 to 4 micrometer, connecting the arterioids and venules and are crucial for gas, nutrients, and waste exchange. Sinusoids, on the other hand, are specialized capillaries with larger diameters up to 30 to 40 micrometer and more permeable walls found in specific organs like the liver, spleen, and bone marrow. Veins and venules. What are they? Venules are small veins that connect capillaries to larger veins, acting as a bridge of blood to return to the heart. They are the smallest veins receiving blood from capillaries and then flowing into increasingly larger veins until they reach the heart. So far, we discussed about the cardiovascular system. In that, we will discuss blood vessels. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.